So I know what you're probably thinking, this is clickbait. I can tell you it's not, because look at that puppy right there. That is our new $93 super special. Yep, that's totally true. We picked up this bike for $93 at the auctions this week. No one else was bidding. I saw it for $6 thinking, there's no way with 10 minutes left on the auction that I've got any chance of getting this for $6. It's gonna go crazy. Anyway, I started bidding. It got to, I think $80. I was like, oh, do I really want this? But the recommended retail on one of these is like $7,000 or $8,000, and I can quite easily fix it. So I ended up getting it for $93, and this is an absolute bargain. It's a 2023 model CF Moto 450R, which is, it's a Chinese bike, don't hate me. I normally build Ducatis, Aprilias, and yes, I've got heaps more of those coming, but there's a story around this bike. So my mate called me up with 20 minutes left to go on the auction. He said, can I bid on a bike for him? I was like, sure, no worries. It was very similar to this. That's when I saw this. And I thought I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to fix something like this for a few $100s and have it going, sell it to someone who can actually use it on the track as a beginner. This would be a perfect little quick, super fast project. I could probably fix it in a couple of days and get it up and running. And then another friend of mine called me and said, there's a 6-hour endurance race in early 2024 and you've got to have a small bike. So why don't we enter something like this? And as it happened, I just bought one. So the plan is now we're going to build this into a super easy, super cheap, super economical race bike, and we're going to use it as a team. There's 8 of us. It's a long endurance race. We're going to put probably 2 teams into the race with 2 of these small bikes. But first, before we can do any of that, we've actually got to fix it. I've never fixed a Chinese motorcycle before. I don't even know where to start. But I guess let's have a look and see what damages it's got. Okay, so it's pretty obvious that the front is where most of the damage is. It looks like the bike has been laid down on its right side because this wing mirror is busted to a certain degree. And along the right side of the fairing here, this is all busted as well. But this is all pretty superficial stuff. One thing I've noticed that's really cool is on the CF Motos, see this? This is actually a crash protector. So it's built into like a hard piece of plastic here. I'm not sure if there's any metal under there, but it looks like this is a slider that's built in, because if you look on the other side, it's actually completely intact. And it almost looks like a crash protection slider. So that's actually really cool. But like starting with the obvious, the front wheel is just destroyed. So I don't know what they make these wheels out of, but look how just all the spokes, I think it's like a 6-spoke wheel, have just completely snapped off. So we need a new wheel, but that's okay because I think the SR300 wheel fits, and I've already got one of those on order. So $250 to $256 for a wheel with a disc on it. By looking at the fork, I reckon that fork is bent. So I don't think we can save the fork, but because they are brand new, I'm going to take them off anyway. And we'll take them to our suspension guy and see if he can save those forks. If not, a set of forks for this is only a few $100s anyway. Yeah, you can see the front rotor is actually bent up the top there. So that's okay because the wheel I've purchased has a new rotor on it. Front guard has got a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. I mean, the lights and everything are all intact, so they can come out anyway because we don't need lights. Mirrors can come off. Screen looks like it's in one piece. It's got a few scratches up the top here. The throttle looks like it's come apart, so I don't know if we can save that. But oh, that's a bit loose as well. Like it's almost grabby, so that's not safe. So we'll have to probably replace that throttle. But I'm guaranteeing, since it's a CF Moto, that'll be super cheap. Everything else on the front here looks like it's intact. So all the controls look intact. All the buttons look like they're actually working on this right hand side here, so that's okay. There is no key, so we'll have to get a key. So we'll have to get a complete key barrel ignition set. They're I I think they're $156 from CF Moto, but it does have an LCD screen, which is intact. So how cool is that? A 5-inch LCD screen on a Chinese Moto. Oh man, I just can't believe some of the stuff this bike's got on it. So I think we've got an absolute bargain here. What do you think? So we're gonna have to replace this right fairing. So I don't know if we can get a race fairing or what, but definitely replace that. But how cool is that? Like, it's actually got aero wings. This bike has aero wings. It's actually aerodynamically built. It's hilarious. You wouldn't have thought that. Such a small bike. But I mean, I guess in China, like, this is a 450. This would be one of their higher cubic centimeter bikes, I would think. So this is probably actually quite a big bike over there. Got a few scratches on the exhaust, but that's okay. They'll rub out. I have to pull that restrictor out of the exhaust. Looks like we've got some fluid across the engine here. The whole bike was sitting on its side when I picked it up, so I'm guessing it's been sitting on its side for some time, so it's probably got oil all through the engine. Cap, I won't be able to get into that because I don't have a key, but funnily enough, the bolts are actually accessible from the outside anyway, so we can probably put a quick release cap on that for $50. We got a few scratches back here, but we can just paint over them or put a sticker kit over them or something. Something's wrong with the seat here, that's coming off. So I don't know, if we can just clip that back into place, we'll figure that one out later. This thing, whatever it is with the lights, we don't need that for racing, so that can go. Oh, one cool thing I wanted to show you is check this out. It's got a Brembo caliper. Now, I don't know what level of Brembo that is, but I mean, Brembo, come on this bike, who would have thought that this bike would have a Brembo caliper on it? So, I mean, that Brembo caliper alone is probably worth a few $100s, so that is an absolute bonus. Let's go around the other side of the bike, have a quick look, but before we do, that rear light can come out. I don't think we need a rear light at all. The seat's actually not in bad condition. It's got a small rip just there, but again, not bad. Some cool little sticker on the seat. It's not stitching, it's just a sticker, but that's not a bad seat. Actually, it looks kind of comfy. The tank's all in one good piece, no major damage there. And then the right side looks like it's barely been touched. Like, I mean, look at that. The fairing looks like it's almost brand new. SR play to win, hashtag more fun. Ooh, yeah, hashtag more fun. Hashtag more fun, peeps. Yeah, cool hashtag. So I think that should say something else, that maybe it's a 4.0, maybe it should say 450 or 400. Feels like it's missing something there. The pegs look like they're okay on this side. Oh, they're a bit loose actually. Yes, they're a little bit loose, but maybe that's standard. And then the shifter looks completely fine, whereas on the other side, the brake is broken. The chains come off, God knows why. Maybe just impact. So fingers crossed that'll go back on. But the back wheel actually looks okay, and I can't actually tell what brand of tire that is. I think it's cheap. So these tires will come off and we'll put some proper race tires on it. What are they? Adreno HS. Has anyone ever heard of Adreno HS tires? Let's have a look at the front one. Adreno HS AS5. Yeah, they're definitely going. Maybe we can save that. Can we save that? There we go. We've saved something off the front wheel. So, yeah, this bike's got a fair bit. Let's take a look at the controls. Jump up. Oh, actually, there's a bit of bling on it. Like, it's got these little bits of sort of light blue CNC refitting parts. God knows what they are, if they're standard or whatever, but it looks like the person's put them on the actual stand. That can come off. We don't want that. So this actually looks pretty good. This has been twisted. These are risers. These are like 1.5 inch risers. I think everything on the left side looks like it's completely intact. All of the switch gear, horn, you name it, everything looks like it's working. The top triple looks like it's straight. It is bent because I've got it on a lean on the trailer. But everything else, all of the gear on the left hand side and the right hand side looks like it's all intact. So we should save a boatload of money on that. I think it's got a USB plug, which is kind of weird. Is that a USB or is it a... What does that mean? I think that's USB or power or something. Goes in there. And then it's got another thing back here. Just there. It's got this little plug. I don't know if you can see it. This little plug just here. I'm not sure if it's for the key or for a USB. So we're going to have a look through the bottom of the fairing and see if the keys have just dropped down into the fairing. Otherwise, we're going to have to get that key barrel set again off CF Moto parts online. But that's not bad. Yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you think below. Like, do you actually think we're going to get this fixed up and raceable? I mean, I think it's fine. I think it's probably the best $93 I've ever spent. Well, even these mirrors actually go back, just in case you want to be super aerodynamic and you want to race with your mirrors up like that. I mean, these are coming off anyway, but yeah, so we can probably sell, we can sell that. We can sell the front lights. We can sell probably the rear light, and then we could sell this. So I'm going to guess all up there's around about 250, 300 bucks. We could probably take these off. So take the pillion pegs off both sides and just put a mount directly onto the frame for the exhaust. So probably sell them for 50 bucks as well. Probably keep the existing fairing, just get a replacement side piece for here, or maybe even just leave it, to be honest. That's probably okay. I mean, no one really cares if that's fallen off. There, I just made it worse. So yeah, I actually think we're going to get this bike fixed for probably under, I think under $750. So that would make it 750 plus 93. Yeah, that's going to be like an under a $900 bike. That is pretty good. Oh, the fork seals are actually gone. Oh, look, I've just popped right out. So yeah, fork seals are gone, but the forks themselves actually look all right. These all look, and they're even stamped CF Moto. These actually look like they're in one piece. So I wouldn't be surprised if we can save at least one side of the fork. I reckon that side, oh, actually no, it does look a bit bent. Yeah, I think it might be bent. I don't know. Either way, we will take it to the experts and they will check it for us and tell us if we need new forks. But I'm pretty sure forks for this are only about $400 anyway, so not a big deal. So I never thought I'd see the day where I had a Chinese bike in my garage alongside Aprilias, Ducatis, BMWs, everything else I've got, and I know I'm going to cop a lot of flack for buying this, but in my defense, $93. Enough said. So stay tuned, like, subscribe. We're going to do a couple of episodes on this build and it should be ready super quick. We are moving house this week, so we'll probably get nothing done on it for the next 2 weeks. But then, let's get cracking on this.